There is no coffee in the world. It doesn't exist. And that's probably a confusing thing for me to say, because if you're interested in coffee, you've probably been served an ad by a company offering you coffee. I'm here to say it doesn't exist. And I should explain myself. Turns out we use the word coffee in a really confusing way. And so today we're going to go through each of the ways that we use the word coffee, understand it a little bit more, learn from it a little bit more. And at the end of it, I think you'll understand how I can claim that there is no coffee in the world. Now I have here a bag from one of the many brands claiming to sell coffee in the world. I have pixelated and blurred it because, having looked into it, mostly they're very small companies, often they don't even exist. And I'm not here. And that to me just is ridiculous. What's inside the bag, though, I think is a pretty good example of what you're typically not being sold. This is a pretty dark roasted Robusta, and what you'll tend to find is that Robusta has about twice the caffeine content of Arabica, because the first way that we use the word coffee is to talk about caffeine. The more caffeine it has, the coffeer it is. And I kind of understand where they're going with that, but caffeine's not as coffee as you want it to be. Now, the cup should end up in the ground, but confusingly, it doesn't always seem to be that way. But broadly speaking, the amount of coffee in your cup of caffeine will correlate to how effectively you've extracted it from there. Yes, this is very strong. I guess we should brew this up. So we've got a cup with, I suspect, a good amount of caffeine in it. And that, to me, just is ridiculous. This is what we extracted. And what we've made here is possibly the world's coffee. This is kind of what coffee is, except it doesn't exist. But all of this here is basically, yeah, it's basically coffee. Don't drink this. I presume it would taste completely terrible. It's unhelpful, it's confusing, and I wanted to create a little bit of clarity and just help you understand the world a little bit more. But now I want to hear from you. Have you tried something claiming to be coffee? Did you eat it raw? Because that's really the only way to have it be possible. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day.